am Fee Gordon from Fee Gordon Therapy, and I'm here to help you change the way that you feel, change your state. I'm here to give you some hacks on how to do that so that you can feel balanced, happier, more relaxed when you want to. So one of the things I want to talk about in this session is basically the movie theatre inside of our mind. When you start to really understand what your mind does and how involved it is in what you're experiencing, it's kind of cool. So, maybe you're someone who feels like they're an anxious person. Maybe you're someone who feels like you're an angry person. I always like to challenge that. Instead of saying somebody's really anxious or someone's really angry, what I like to say is, you've got really good at doing anxiety. Or you've got really good at doing anger. And that can feel a bit challenging because you're like, whoa, I'm not doing this on purpose, right? And of course you're not doing it on purpose. But actually, in order to get into a state that's anxious, lots of different things have to happen in a certain order. So the series of things that have to happen is different for every person. But in order to get ourselves into an anxious state, there are always various steps that have to happen. It doesn't just happen straight away, although it feels like that sometimes. So have a think about this. If it's anxiety, for example, that is one of your states of mind that you hang out in, take a moment to kind of notice what you do to get anxious. What kind of things are you saying to yourself inside of your mind? How are you experiencing the world? Is it light or is it dark? Is it loud or is it quiet? Where do you hang out when you're anxious? Who are you with when you're anxious? Right? Start to identify maybe some of the triggers that's helping to take you there, because there will be common themes running through what's happening to set up your mind of anxiety, right? And what I want to encourage you to think about is, inside of your mind you have like the most incredible movie theatre. Like it's a production suite, if you like. And we are representing our experience to ourselves continually in a way that supports this idea of being anxious or angry or happy or sad. So when you think about films, right, when you think about films and you think about a really happy film, what do you notice? When there's a really happy film, always it's bright and sunny, isn't it? There's always a blue sky, yeah? There's always happy, upbeat music. There's always yellow and white and bright colours. Yeah, things are clear. When you're watching a scary movie, what do you notice? Things are dark, aren't they, and quiet, right? And maybe grainy and fuzzy, not so clear. And the music's a bit ominous, a bit scary, isn't it? Do you notice the difference? So, if you're feeling a certain way, we can play around by just literally imagining going into the movie production suite in your mind and playing around with the different knobs. So, first of all, what are you saying to yourself inside of your mind? That's really important. Go in, say you've got this voice saying, this is going to be terrible, it's going to be awful, I don't want to go, to this event, whatever it is. And you've got this voice going on and on in your head. Go, imagine just going inside of your mind and turning it down. Turning it up again, turning it down again. See if you can do that. Maybe you can even take that voice, pick it up and throw it to the other side of the room. Maybe you can flick a switch and turn it into a Mickey Mouse voice or a Donald Duck voice or something else that doesn't have as much power over you. Or maybe you can turn it right down, or maybe you can turn it into a voice that's just sucked a helium balloon, right? And see what effect it then has on you. When you're feeling anxious, go into the movie theatre in your mind and just imagine turning the lights really bright and the sunshine right up, and imagine turning on some really happy music and bringing in your friends or to your movie theatre scene, or people that make you feel good. Yeah? So noticing what is the soundtrack, change the soundtrack. And you can do that outside your mind and inside your mind, whatever. If you have your iPod near you, or your phone and a speaker, you can, and some headphones, you can do that on the external as well. So I'm encouraging you to have a play with this idea of the movie studio in your mind, right? When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling dark, when you're feeling anxious, what can you change? What can you change? Can you fiddle around with the voice inside your mind? Can you turn up the lights? Can you change the music? Try it out. I'd love to know how you get on. The best thing about these tools is they're a lot of fun. So you've got to just go with it, right? Just enjoy, play around, have some fun, see what you can do. And notice what it feels like to actually take control back of your mind.